Welcome back to ZNN.
Wednesday, March 13th is Innovation Day.
Thursday, March 14th, Annie will be performed for the whole school and it's Parent-Teacher Conference Day.
Friday and Saturday, March 15th and 16th, the Annie play will be performed starting at 6 o'clock. Tickets are $8.
Congratulations, Braxton Barnett, for placing in two events at the state indoor meet. He received 5th in long jump and 8th in hurdles. The first track meet will be March 26th at Marietta.
Monday, March 18th is the Winter Sports Banquet at 6 o'clock.
Wednesday, March 20th is the Spring Sports Parent and Athlete Meeting at 6 o'clock.
Baseball's first scrimmage will be March 11th, home starting at 5 o'clock against Zanesville Bishop Rosecrans. There will also be a scrimmage March 15th at Morgan starting at 5.
Softball's first scrimmage is March 15th, home against Highland starting at 5:30. They also have a scrimmage March 16th, home against Riverview starting at 12.
So thank you for helping our students fly.
So how long have you been a teacher?
I believe this is my 24th year teaching. I think this is my 4th year at Shenandoah. I taught at Meadowbrook for 18 years. And I taught at the vocational school at the Buffalo campus for 3 years.
Cool. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I don't think we're going to be too far from where we are right here. I think we're just going to continue with our school farm. We've got the green acres and we've got those, the farm, and I think everybody that's affiliated with that on the right track. We just keep adding and getting bigger, more. And it's not always about the size of the farm that we're running, it's about the agricultural experience and the educational experience. So we're just trying to get better every year at what we do and the way we do it, and give that opportunity for the kids.
So what made you want to go into education?
Well, my grandmother, Murphy, was an educator. She taught English at Cambridge High School. My mother taught for 30-some years at Meadowbrook, at the elementary school. My dad was an ag educator. My mother was an ag educator. My wife teaches school, so it's kind of in our family. It's in the blood. But honestly, when I went to the Ohio State University, I was majoring in ag business. In my junior year, my professor, Dr. Conover, encouraged me to change my major to ag ed. And at the end of my junior year, I did that. It was still not really a plan of maybe going into education, but to have that as a backup. And as I graduated, an opportunity presented itself at the vocational school at the Mideast Career Center, and I took that, and I've been teaching ever since.
So what do you do outside of school?
Well, believe it or not, outside of school, we still farm. Family farming, and we do a lot of hunting as well. But those things, as well as sports, takes up a lot of our time. So family, friends, sports, outdoor stuff, that's kind of what we're engaged in.
Do you prefer salty or sweet?
I like the combination. If you can get a dark chocolate and a little bit of salt with that, the salty dark chocolate, yeah, that's pretty ideal. Yeah.
If you had to go to a different school, what school would you go to?
Oh, for sure, Meadowbrook.
If you had to teach at a different school, what school would you teach at?
That's a very unfair question. I feel like I'm being set up because there's no other place I'd rather be than Shenandoah High School.
If you had to go to a different school, what school would you go to?
I guess I'd have to say Monroe Central.
If you had to go to a different school, what school would you go to?
Cambridge.
If you had to go to a different school, what school would you go to?
Nowhere.
If you had to go to a different school, what school would you go to?
I'd go back to Meadowbrook.
If you had to work at a different school, what school would you work at?
The School of Hard Knocks.
In American Lit, we were assigned to create a visual analysis of poems by Anna St. Vincent Millay.
We had to work to define a purpose of the poem and ideate a possible theme to work off of. We then shared with our peers by creating a video analysis of the poem. This is STEM because we use critical thinking and technology.
I will be the gladdest thing under the sun. I will touch 100 flowers and not pick one.
I will look at cliffs and clouds with quiet eyes, watch the wind bow down the grass, and the grass rise.
And when the lights begin to show up from the town, I will mark which one must be mine, and then start down.
I think I should have loved you presently. I think I should have loved you presently, and given in earnest words I flung in jest, and lifted honest eyes for you to see, and caught your hand against my cheek and breast, and all my pretty follies flung aside that won you to me, and beneath your gaze, naked of reticence and shorn of pride, spread like a chart my little wicked ways. I, that had been to you, had you remained, but one more waking from a recurrent dream, cherished no less the certain stakes I gained, and walk your memory's halls austere, supreme, a ghost in marble of a girl you knew, who would have loved you in a day or two.
Slay, I did it.
She's got 3 parts.
No, it's gonna be more than that because these words are too big for me. Video.
Is he going?
You need to speak up, though.
Yeah, you gotta
They won't hear you.
your teacher voice.
Because it's